Okay, so as we approach a best fit line, you can see this is a good best fit line because about 50% of the points are above the line and 50% of the points are below the line. And then to find the equation of the line, and this is helpful because then we can make predictions when we have the equation. To find the equation, we're going to calculate slope. All right, so first things first, right? Just calculate slope. So to calculate slope, you want to pick 2 points. So I'm going to pick this point right here. So let's look at the coordinates. This is 1 and 9. So that point is at 1, 9. And then let's pick another point where it crosses nice and evenly. So let's say that's right here. And let's say that that point is, you can see that it's 8 and 7, right? So on the x-axis it's 8, on the y-axis it's 7. So we've got these 2 points. And to calculate slope, what I do is I'm gonna use this general formula, y2 minus y1. So I'm gonna subtract the y's and I'm gonna subtract the x's. And to help you along, if you're really bad at this, if this is something that you just haven't caught on to yet, let me be really explicit. I can label this as, say, x2 and y2, and this as x1 and y1. Now, it doesn't matter which one is which one of these points you call 2 and which one you call 1. It doesn't matter as long as you don't mix them up when you use the formula. So let's calculate slope. I'm going to put this, the y2 right here and the y1 right here. And then I'll put the x2 right here and the x1 right here. And you can see I'm going to get a negative number here because this is a negative sloping line. So I get negative 7 on the bottom. And on the top, I get just positive 2. So the slope is negative 2/7. All right. The intercept. When it comes to the intercept, I'm going to have to estimate because I can clearly see there is an intercept, right? If I follow this line right here, let me actually use my eraser for a moment and see if I can get this out of our way. Okay. At this point right here, this is the intercept. It's where the line contacts the y-axis. So here's the y-axis, and the line is coming into contact with it right here. So let's estimate the value there. Let's say that that is, I don't know, 9.3, okay? So let's say that the y-intercept right here is 9.3. So in the equation, y equals mx plus b, I put in my intercept. The intercept, let's say, is 9.3. It's this place right here. All right. And then I put in my slope. The slope I calculated was negative 2/7. So I have negative 2/7 x plus 9.3. That is the equation of this line. Now, if I were to ask you, what is the value? What do you predict the value will be at 11 or 12 or 20? What I would do is I would simply go in, let's say I wanted to predict the value out here at, let's say we wanted to calculate the value at x is, say, 14. Okay, so let's imagine I continue this, and we're out here at x is 14. What would be the value? Well, what I can do, instead of just eyeballing it, right, and being like, well, I think it'll be over here, instead of doing that, I can actually just take the number 14. Right, I can take the number 14 and put it in for x. So it'll be y equals negative 2/7 of 14 plus 9.3. And so I picked an easy number here on purpose. So 14 divided by 7, well, that's 2. 2 times 2 is negative 2 times 2 is 4. So I get negative 4 plus 9.3, that's 5.3. And now if you look up here, I don't know if we actually do that and we say, well, what would it really look like out here? Well, it kind of looks like it's close to 5.3, doesn't it? So that's how you use the equation of the line to make a prediction. So let's do that one more time. So here's another graph. I'm going to snap a best fit line in here. Let's do it like this. Okay, that's my best fit line. And I'm going to pick 2 points off of it. So I'm going to pick this point right here, And let's say this one looks like it's going right through the middle of that. So that would be about 25. So let's mark these, let's label these 2 points. This one is 25 on the y, and on the x it's 40. So I got 40 and 25. And then right here I've got 30 on the y-axis and 30 on the x. Okay, so to calculate my slope, it would be 30 minus 25, 30 minus 40. So you can see on the bottom, I'm going to get a negative number. I get negative 10. And on the top, I get positive 5. So that is just negative 1/2. That's the slope of the line. And let's estimate my intercept now. The intercept is right here. And it looks like, again, let's say it's a little less than 45. So let's say it's 43. Okay, let's say the intercept is 43. So now I have my equation. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 43. 43 is my intercept, right? It's right here. It's at 43. And then the negative 1 is the slope I calculated. I put that here. So now I have my equation. And that's it. I can make predictions now. So let's make a prediction. Let's say I would like to know what the value of this will be at 80. Let's say I wanted to go all the way out to 80. Well, I would do this. I would say y equals negative 1/2 of 80 plus 43. A half of 80 is, or negative a half of 80 is negative 40. So it'd be negative 40 plus 43. So this is f of 80. I'm evaluating my function at 80, and I would get positive 3. So that's how you make a prediction using the equation.